Truth Man here. The channel is the No Majors, No Simping, All Subjects channel. Let me tell y'all something. And this is Sunday. We're going to have Sunday sermon. It's not going to be live. We ain't going to be doing no lives for a while. I got a lot of things I could be doing. And at first, people were showing up in the live, but then the last couple, I don't know what happened. But on this one, I want to talk about faith and how the phrase mind over matter is the truth, and how part of your faith is keeping your heart clean. Because when you keep your heart clean, it's like the Most High is looking at your heart. So when you keep your heart clean, he's more likely to help you and to allow the universe, if you will, that he created to cater to you. Now, this is why I always say, if y'all watch my channel, I always say that no matter what people do to you, just forgive them. Just forgive them. You know, based on what they do, that should be their place. But you still can forgive them, like not hold no ill will, so on and so forth. Now, in terms of revenge, it just depends, because some people be needing that for their own growth. Like, I think that if you read your Bible, even you see the Most High getting revenge. But it's all in how you go about it. Like, some revenge is evil, and some revenge is good. It's all in how you go about it. But I believe the way you get revenge on most of these people in our world today is with success. With upgrading every aspect of your life. And then they got to sit back and watch it, because they'll pretend like they not watching, but they'll actually be watching. They'll be watching. So, what do I mean by this? The Bible say be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Part of that is learning how to create your reality with the way you think. You can't let people and what they think. All these people, all they can see is a paycheck. You got to see more than just a paycheck. You got to be like, okay, if I do this, I'm going to succeed. If I do that, I'm going to succeed. That's how we have to think. The devil, the Bible say, resist the devil and she will flee from you. The devil really a coward. But you know how bullies are. When you just allow them to bully you, they're going to keep bullying you. They ain't going to stop. You're going to have to resist them. And it says that the devil will flee when you resist. Now, we resist the devil, like the Bible say, by putting up the whole armor of God. But you got to realize, too, that the devil will come through church folks. I've realized that. The devil will come through church folks. They'll be putting judgments on you that the Most High ain't putting on you. And you got to disregard their judgments, and you got to look at them. Like, when I look at church people, I'm not saying that I look at them with disrespect and contempt, but I look at them like all talk. Hot air. Because when it come down to it, a lot of them going to do what they want and what they feel over what the words say. That case in point, all these people getting remarried all over the place. Like, some people didn't have no real marriage. We not talking about that. But we talking about, like, even if you ain't got no marriage license, if that guy was not truly committed to you, that's not a real marriage. Some of these marriages ain't real marriage. Dudes just to do whatever they can to get some, and to keep some in-house punani, if you want to call it, coochie, if you want to call it, cat, if you want to, whatever you want to call it. That's just what they do, man. They will say whatever they got to say to keep that in-house. But you got to understand when it says renewing, by the renewing of your mind, that's why the Most High really could show itself. But the Most High doesn't show itself because he wants to see how many of you will seek him anyway, how many of you will believe anyway. And when you believe, the more you believe, when you renew your mind to the point where it's like the Most High and the kingdom is not a mystery to you. Now he'll start giving you dreams and visions. Now he'll start doing miracles on your behalf. I'm telling you, listen, dude, this whole thing about him, this ain't about a look. This is about the real, what's real and what's fake. And when you learn how to, they call it the chakra, the world calls it chakras. When you learn how to fully tap into the existence and the power and the ability, when you put your confidence in the ability of the Most High, that's when you're going to be more dangerous than if you got a 50 cal, 7, 8 ARs with 100 round clips. You're going to be more dangerous than that. Because people be thinking they could mess with you. Because people will look at you like, man, that dude ain't saved, man, that dude ain't. But when you really are, they better watch out. They better watch out. Everything you do against a real man of God is going to come back. This is what people don't realize. They get so caught in their disrespect that they forget who they dealing with sometimes. They forget. But by the renewing of your mind, so you can prove what the will of the Most High is. You can prove it. The will of the Most High is to heal. I'm telling you. But these people got so much false teaching in their mind, he can't do it. And sometimes you be having the wrong people around you. When you get by yourself, when you get around other people who actually believe, that's when you're going to see the miracles. That's when you're going to see it. That's when you're going to be able to do it. Everybody talking, fat mouthing, God this, God that, just talking. They ain't no closer to God than a squirrel. But that's the facade they try to put up. They really mad at God over stuff that happened to them as a kid through the course of their adult life as well. They don't know how. That's what it means by renewing your mind. He taught Job the same thing. He taught Job that no matter what go on around you, you're supposed to know that I can change it. That's what he taught Job. That's what he taught Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That no matter what situation you face in life. Now, I done had enough. But when situations do arise, this is the mindset that I'm in. This the mindset I'm in. I'm not a person that needs everything. I'm finna show you something. You know what the difference in what the world is? Like the Bible say, that's why the Bible tells us to love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. For all that's in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, the pride of life, comes from the world. It's not of the Father. So he wants you to look at the world like, I can change it. I can do anything. I'm above all this sinfulness and debauchery. And you say, but you ain't perfect yourself. I don't have to be. I tell y'all all the time, the real gospel is humility. If you read the Bible and if you even understand it a little bit, you already know this. The good news is all we got to do is humble ourselves and acknowledge him for who he really is. and we in the door. But you know what y'all do? Y'all get into this image stuff. You want to prove yourself. Remember, that's what the devil do to you. And I know because I've been in that. But now I'm like, okay, in order, this where I am with the Most High. In order for me now to accomplish anything great, he not going to lay it out for me. I got to just make moves. I got to move. I got to move. See, I'm going to tell you something else. This might sound crazy, but let me explain this to you. Sometimes on your job, you had trouble on top of trouble. You had trouble on top of trouble. Because if you got that job with your own understanding, the Bible tells you to lean not to your own understanding. If you are a businessman, then be a businessman. You go try to work them jobs with the wrong mindset, you ain't gonna have nothing but trouble. And then the Most High gonna be like, he gonna be just looking at you. Why is he putting up with that? He must don't believe. But when you be like, man, I quit. Man, I don't gotta take this. He sometimes a smile. And he probably be up there like, now go do what you're supposed to do. Like my mind, I use jobs as part of the equation, not the equation. I wasn't put here to work jobs. I was put here to lead and conduct and orchestrate. And people be trying to take that from you. And I know it be the devil. People try to take that from you. They try to turn you into a follower when you're a leader. Leaders already know how to follow. But people try to make you literally a follower. And while they lead, and they're not even leaders. Lie about everything. A real leader ain't got to lie. So, you got to learn how to transform your mind. Renew your mind. Renew your mind. Your mind is supposed to be a mind that treats the Most High like he in the car with you. Treats the Most High like he on the job with you. Treats the Most High like y'all having a cookout or a camp. Like y'all camping. You supposed to take him with you everywhere you go, but y'all still treating him like he a genie. Yeah. And then he'll let people dog you out to just see if you act needy towards him. Or if you take the attitude he gonna take. He that is not with me is against me. I ain't giving you nothing, you ain't with me. People, this how the people is. They'll be totally oblivious to you and think you owe them something. Go get that from the person you respect. And that's what make people devilish. I'm not buying, show me. I'm not buying nobody's salvation. Show me. If that's who you are, okay, show me. You don't got to prove yourself to me. But in my mind, you do. I'm not believing you. I done seen too many people show consistently demonic tendencies talking about they saved. Saved from what? Saved from being saved? A lot of y'all saved from being saved. Hold on, man. Man, them things good. They have you in the bathroom. They good. A lot of y'all is saved from being saved. You mad at the Most High. You mad. You holding grudges against everybody. Acting just like a devil. but calling everybody else the devil. But you got to learn how to get your mind in tune with what your reality is. And so, off subject, on subject. That XT6 is coming, yeah. That XT6 is coming. I was just trying to figure out how it's all gonna play out. I'm like, man, am I gonna trade this in? Am I gonna pay this off? Like I don't know even what the miracle is gonna be, but I can feel it like all up in here that I'm finna be showing y'all that XT6. I already got it laid out. I hope y'all ain't hear that burp, but I'm drinking an energy drink. Y'all see that? Now, I said I was gonna get this, and I did. Now I'm about to get that XT6, Cadillac XT6. And then after that, it's all right for you to want things. You're here, ain't you? So you think that you being righteous by not wanting nothing? You being unrighteous. How are you even saying you saved when you don't even got no flavor about you? Look, go to Revelation and read about the heaven and how they look. The devil want you to believe you can't have nothing while all of her people that she got brainwashed and deceived got everything. No. That ain't how it works. I'm going to have something here and I'm going to have something up there. So, then I'm going to get something similar. Right now, I got to start saying similar because you might get that particular type of vehicle, but it might not be that exact model. Right now, I'm looking at the GMC Denali. That's going to be third. Then after that, I'm going to get me a classic, and I'm going to have him with 100 spokes and Vogue. Oh, you supposed shut the heck up. It's like these people talking about when I deal with the Most High, I know how he is. These people claiming to have him and they ops. They're against me. I'm like, he ain't against me. You claim you got him. What is he showing you? These people is weird, man. They try to put everything in the box. Are you being like the world? Okay, so am I being like the world because I like cheeseburgers? I like smash burgers. Every time I go to the movies, I get a smash burger. I'm not the only one eating them now. When you going in the movie theater, you see a whole line of people ordering smash burger. So am I being like the world when I eat smash burger? Y'all goofy. Y'all literally goofy. The Most High probably ashamed of some of y'all misrepresenting him like this. So if I see a flashy shirt, I can't buy it. Get the hell, Satan, I rebuke you. I rebuke all the Satans, all the demons, I rebuke you. The devil will tell you, you just being flashy, you being like the world, and then to throw that shirt you want to a sinner. And when I say sinner, we all sin, but everybody ain't sinners. A sinner is somebody who lives to sin, down with sin, buried in sin. Not somebody who doesn't. You can't help but do it. You in the flesh. But it's a difference between a saint is basically somebody that the Most High has claimed and wrote their name in the book. A sinner is somebody he hasn't. See, you got to get claimed by him. You can't, we not good enough. He got to claim you. And what makes him claim you, I tell you all the time, is when he see humility and sorrow over sin in your heart. If you go up there like your family was raised, you went to church your whole as a kid, and your family done been trying to teach you the Bible forever, so you strut up there like you all that, you're not going to get saved. You just going to be an agitator in the church like a lot of these people that be in my comment. You think you know, but you don't. You ain't never really even took the time to get to know the Most High. And you think you know because you've been in the church. A lot of people that was in the church is in hell right now because they never caught wind of what they needed to be. And that's humble. It's not easy to be humble. That's why I say it's best for you not to even try to get saved until you realize how wrong you are and how evil you are. I knew how evil I was. Like, I knew the little stuff that I did, little stuff I got away with. On the earth, that is. I'm just saying, man. You gotta learn how to think. When like this okay, so with my family, with my sons and stuff, right? We went through a lot in Texas, but Texas wasn't all bad. This is what I was trying to tell them. Texas wasn't all bad. We had some ups in Texas. But now their mind is, I got to get a job first. You should not think like that. When it's time to go, you go. If you know in your heart and mind that it's time to go, you let it all figure itself out. Last time, Texas, I didn't know in my heart. I wasn't even supposed to move to Texas. I had a job line. I was supposed to move to Arizona. But I played it safe and tried to move to Texas, and it was not safe, let me tell you. For some people, it might be. But for me, it wasn't. I know it's time to go. I'm not worried about no jobs or money. Because I know who I got. I know who I got, and sometimes you have to wait on them. Look, it's time to go. Like when I navigate through Milwaukee, I just be like, it's time to go. I got my memories, but it's time for me to take my memories elsewhere. I'm going to always have my memories. I'm going to always appreciate, like when I talk to people that I went to school with, that I grew up with. It's like, even the ones that, a couple of the ones that I ain't even like that, it's like that's still part of that growing up process that was so good. Growing up on 19th and Hampton with my parents, my father, all the fight parties we used to have, just going over my grandparents out, hanging around my cousins, all of that, I can take that with me. The music I listened to, the movies I watched. I was watching Alexis Arguello earlier, and Alexis Arguello, that was one of the guys that every time he fought, my father had a fight party or recorded it on the VCR. Alexis Arguello was beating everybody. He just couldn't beat Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor only lost one fight. But what's weird about fighters back then is Marvin Hagler and Alexis Aguero both had 2 losses long before they ever reached their heyday. Now these fighters, they be scared to lose. They be ducking each other because they know somebody gonna lose. But them fighters back then would have 2 losses and still be just knocking people out. Look how many fights, even before Holyfield fell off, he already had losses. Like, for a while he was undefeated, but then he lost to Riddick Bowe, then he lost. He was losing and he still was fighting. But anyway. When you renew your mind, it's like everybody can't influence it. The only people that should be able to influence your mind is people that's biblically sound in what they saying to you. Y'all better learn how to revolve your lives around the Most High instead of trying to get him to revolve himself around your life.